and many people are joining, so let them join. We'll have a small introduction. So my name is S. Ilango. I'm basically mechanic engineer, MBA, and I have more than 15 years experience in industry and another 20 years as a businessman. So basically, I'm ISO auditor for ISO 9001, 14, 45, 22, 27, 13485, AS 9100, and so many other standards. Around in 20 standards, I got the lead auditor training. And not only that, I'm the sustainability lead auditor and many qualifications I'm having. So I've done many audits for ISO 9001. I will explain everything to you. So this is a small introduction about me. So first of all, I welcome you, Mr. Kannan, Asain, Mr. Saravanan, yeah, Mr. Kesava Muthu, Murthy, yeah, Damodaran Varadarajan, welcome. Mr. Rajaraja Cholan, welcome. Rajesh Kumar.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Vinoda, Karthikeyan, Mr. Manivannan, Rajaram, Prakash Shakti, Ram Prasad, Abdul Ghani. Wow, so many people. First of all, I'm very glad that on Saturday evening, instead of spending time on various entertainment, you spend your time here and to understand one of the new concept in the ISO certification audit. I appreciate you. So this program will be in English because many times I'm conducting the program in Tamil. So many people requested to give training on English. So it will be very, very simple English. The reason is that I know only simple English. Okay. So you can able to understand. Everybody can able to understand. And I'm going to give the PPT also to you after some time. So you can use, no need to take any notes and all. Please listen and watch, interact on the chat box and understand and think this for another 1.5 hours. So language is not a problem because anybody can understand my English. Okay. So with that introduction, let me start the program. Advanced techniques to spot hidden non-conformities during an ISO audit. So I want to know, for example, yes, how many people are already attended our Bmqr certified lead auditor? Please type I in the chat box. So let me see how many people. Please be active on the chat box so that it is more interactive and you are going to understand many subjects. Yes, yes, many people. Very good. Now only you study very good, Mr. Rajamanikam. Yes, Rajamanikam or somebody else. Yeah, Rajaraja Cholan. You attend the program and after that you are attending this one.
Yes, sir. Today morning class.
Okay. So I appreciate your intention.
Thank you.
Okay. And how many people are new? Yeah, first time. Yeah, first time you are experiencing Bmqr training. Please type whatever. Nothing wrong in that. Very nice. Very nice. Super. So let me start with one personal story. Okay. I'm also one of the ISO auditor, but nowadays for the past 15 years, I don't do any audit. So before that, I started my career as a consultant and auditor. So I go for an audit. I'm not able to tell the name of the company because it is not appropriate to tell their names in public forum. One company. It is an engineering college. So in the engineering college, I did the audit. But I made because I done more than 1,000 audits, then I thought of having a different type of audit. Then I asked the management, what is the purpose of going for this ISO audit? He told that my intake is 400, but my strength is 600. My allotted seat is 600 seats, but only 400, 420 only I am getting. I am not able to fill all the admissions. So for that reason only I am going for ISO certification. No problem. How far you achieved after getting the ISO certification? From 422, it came down to 380. Instead of going up, it came down.
Yeah.
Then I asked, have you done a corrective actions for that? Then what is that corrective action? I do not know. One thing, please remember that auditor should not do a consulting job. We should only find out where there is a potential for improvement. So our idea is only to start. So why can't do a corrective action and tell me? Then I asked them. So before I leave the company, if you are giving the corrective action report, then I will not raise a non-conformance. Otherwise, it's a non-conformance. Like that I told. So they made a small meeting. Then they conducted OIV analysis. So in that they found come out with some corrective actions. What is a corrective action? Very competition. High competition in engineering college business. Then asked, then how to solve it? I asked only one question, how to solve it? Then told that it cannot be solved. No, you should not tell like that. Anything can be solved. No lock is made without key. Please write down in your notebook. No lock is made without key. Have you seen any lock without key? When there is a problem, there is a solution also. So then again they went and they made some analysis, and so finally it came to a conclusion that because for engineering college these students are +2 students, where they are available nearby schools, higher secondary school. Then why can't you go and approach the higher secondary school and you bring the student here? So they made a program that all the higher secondary schools nearby, 40 schools they selected, and all the 40 schools before the annual examination, somebody went and given training for how to write an examination and given some notes, some books and all they are given. And that people are surprisingly after that year passed, the next year their seat allotted is 600, but more than 600, 700 application came because of one NC. Now the funny part is that in the +2 students, there are some people who opt for engineering college, but many people they opt for arts college. Then this owner thought, why can't I start an arts college also? So he started another arts college also. With the same technique, he could be able to fill the engineering college seat as well as the arts college also. Not only that, he further thought, okay, only +2 students are coming here, why can't I start a school? And he started a school also. Now he got what is marketing, how to sell it, and everything he understood. So happy. Truly speaking, as an auditor, I should not accept any gift. But after 1 year past, he called me and he presented me a car. Even I have not asked anything. And I became one of the family member of that chairman. But what I did only one audit, that's all. But I put a non-conformance at the right place and the right way, and it has sparked to that much improvement. And the chairman of the college is earning a lot of money, and he could be able to serve to many people. And this is what happening. So how many of you like this story? Please type yes. Please. Yes, very good. So how to manufacture type of how to manufacture this type of non-conformance? That's what we are going to see. So yeah, caution is that we are not a consultant, because when you go for an audit, you should do only the audit. For example, we are like an diagnostic center where you can find out the problems and give the report. And it is a doctor's duty to take the corrective measures. So it is a duty of the company. They have to take the corrective measures, but we should be able to find out the hidden non-conformance. This will not come in the radar of any formal ISO audit. If you go there, manuals are available, procedures are available, internal auditing, management reviews, all documents are available. But I did some trick. The same trick I'm going to reveal you. How many of you are excited? Please type E in the chat box. I want to know that one. Because not car, not car or something like that. So whenever you go for any audit, that you got to leave a footprint there. People should remember you for a long time. Because of that auditor, he told something. That's the reason I improved like this. I'm there because of this auditor. Like that, you got to, it's a true gift to our profession. And I will tell you everything. I'll reveal all the secret to you. No rocket science is available. Only thing is that we should go through some process to this type of audits. Okay. So the objective of this session is understand what hidden non-conformities are and learn methods to uncover them. Practice techniques with real life scenarios. I will give a lot of my experience also. So in this session, I will give you. So after the end of the program, you will get a new technique in the audit that you cannot find anywhere else in the world. It is all coming through your practice and your long research. And you may surprise that then why can't you do audit? So every day if I go for audit, then I'm not a businessman. I will become a self-employed. So I thought of instead of going me for the audit, I can qualify many auditors like me so that they will do the audit. So that's the aim. I started this training company, and we encourage all the auditors for many training programs, not only the 5 days program. After the 5 days also, every month or every two months, we give some free trainings so that they are getting the required knowledge. Not only that, we are giving a practical. They can come to an audit for a practically go and see. Like that, opportunities are given. So please make it. Yes, gift is an integrity issue. We should not accept gift. The idea of the gift is not to dilute the audit. Gift is strictly prohibited. But after 1 year passed, there is no, because audit is finished, the certificates are received, nothing. So yes, offering something, no problem. That is not going to dilute the audit objective. So that's not a problem. But it's a great question. Hello? But accepting gift is not allowed in ISO audit. You should not accept it on the day or during the process. But once everything is finished, no problem. Okay, fine. So definition of non-conformance. So generally, what are the non-conformance? You will see. There is no procedure. There is no calibration. There is no internal auditing. There is no management review. So those things are the common non-conformance. It is all boring. Boring non-conformance. Because even before we enter the audit place, they themselves know that these are the non-conformance they are going to give. So there is no surprise in that, and anybody can find out this non-conformance. But hidden non-conformance are the non-conformance which will shake the earth. Once we give the non-conformance, they'll be shocked. Oh, this much is available. Very nice. The customer will ask for more non-conformance. Please give a lot of non-conformance so that I can improve. So that is called the hidden non-conformance. Why it is occurring? So why it is occurring means only one sentence I can tell that the auditee is not practicing ISO 9001. That is a real thing. Many times they prepare the document for the purpose of audit. And as an auditor, we also check it. At the time of audit, we can find that everything is all right. This could have been prepared the previous day. I do not know. Or at the time of audit, from somebody else from the other room, prepare and give to us. That also we do not know. But when we see that, it is all right. We clear it. So that is the only thing. Although there are many reasons are available: lack of employee awareness, culture of hiding issues, fear of audit consequences, over reliance on documentation, inadequate internal audit. So many things are available, but the only one thing is that they are not practicing ISO 9001 or any other standard which you are going for audit. No problem. We'll tell how to handle it. So here, this slide is very important. And if you want to take a snap or photo snap also, no problem. Generally, it is not there in ISO 19011 or ISO 9000 any standard. There and all they are talking about the compliance audit. What is compliance audit? What is there in the ISO standard? You are seeing this side whether it is complying or not, whether they are meeting or not, whether it is available or not, whether it is evidence or not. Okay, I'll give a small example. How many of you like examples? Live examples. So in my state, one places there is some construction work is going on. I went to the person who is constructing, the worker. I asked him, what are you doing? So he told that, so this is bricks. So I'm stacking the bricks one on another, and some cement mortars are placed there. So this is what I'm doing. Is it a right answer? Yes, it is a right answer. But that's not the answer I expected. Then I went to the mason or the masonry. So what you are doing? What he is doing? And he is telling that he is constructing a wall. Is a right question? Is it a right answer? Yes, both answers are right. Stacking brick on brick also correct. Constructing a wall also correct. Still, I am not satisfied. Then I went to the engineer or the person who is constructing, the responsible for the owner of the construction, asked what you are doing. And he told that I am building a mosque. Whether it is a correct answer? So this is also correct answer. All three are correct answer only. There is no wrong answer. But the perception is different. What we see is different. The person who is constructing, he is seeing only the bricks. The masonry is seeing only the wall. But the engineer or the person who is doing all the construction is seeing a mosque. Or the perception difference. Similarly, in our audit also, when you are going for an audit, you will take a checklist with a pen, go there, check, right? No, not available, not evidenced, insufficient, inadequate, so many things we see. This is called a compliance audit. It is not there in the slide because already you should be knowing all these things. Yeah, people think in different way. Rajaraj told him, yes. This is called a compliance audit. You are seeing a compliance because in the audit, if you go to the standard, there are many places it is written as shall. What is shall? You shall. That means the requirement. Compliance means, yes, I'm meeting the requirement. So this is what they are compliance audit. Like a person who is doing the bricks work. The higher level is, what is the higher level? We are seeing an effectiveness. You are complying, but whether it is effective or not. So what is effectiveness? When the audit is happening or not, whether somebody is seeing or not, are you following across the organization 100%? Or the sample which you selected is correct? I do not know. So effectiveness is everybody across the organization, everybody is following the same system. It is called effectiveness. So it's a higher level of audit. From compliance audit to effectiveness audit, whether it is effective. The third one is result-oriented audit. Okay. Just you keep that alone for some time, because I'm going to talk about this result-oriented audit in that length, so that you will be thorough with the result-oriented audit. Okay. During the audit, you should be very curious. You should not be bored and like that. You should not do. You should be also energetic and enthusiastic and professionally skeptic. You should not be skeptic. You should not suspect each and everything, but professionally. That also I'll tell you how to do a professional skepticism and analytical. You have to focus on the behaviors also. That also I'll tell you what it is, how to find out the behavior changes, results, and system interaction. That and all I will tell you. So these are the mindset the auditor should have. So 7 techniques are available: triangulation, vertical and horizontal auditing, process mapping validation, document versus practical check, layered questioning, data integrity check, behavioral observation. By applying these 7 type of techniques, you can be able to find out a non-conformance which is in depth. Even the auditee also do not know, but that will give an immense benefit to the organization. Similarly, I can put it in the other way. When you do an audit, please lift your perception. Why you are doing an audit? It is not for a certification or something. Please forget about all this one. Why you are doing audit? We are strengthening the organization's management system. Once it is strong, they can able to, when the process is very strong, when the system is very strong, they can able to grow. So we are not doing consultancy, but we are auditing and ensuring what is good, and we are finding out these are the areas not good, so that they will take the action. So it's a higher level, it is strengthening. In much higher level, we are helping our nation to grow, because when the indices are growing, and our nation will also grow. You know our national economic target, anybody knows? We are aiming for $5 trillion business, sorry, $5 trillion economy. That is our high aim. So if you achieve 5 trillion economy, everybody should be the rich person in India. So that is the aim our government is having. So everybody should take that responsibility. When you are going for the audit, you are doing audit, you are strengthening the management system, and you are also serving the country each and every day. So how many of you like it? How many of you want to strengthen our India? How many of you, before that, how many of you love India? Please type I love India. I will also type I love India. Please, everybody please type, because we should understand. Please type I love India. That's the mindset you should have. Yeah, somebody put I like it. Flag also. Great, great. I appreciate your very good. So you have to go with that mindset, because so today the certification might give you some money. So I'm working for that. No, you are not working. You are doing some micro level changes in the country. And if you all are doing all these type of micro level thing, yeah, somebody put love. Very nice, very nice. So that with that emotions, you have to do the audit. That mindset should be there. Then everything will come automatically. I appreciate everybody who participated in this chat box. Fine. Let me go to the technical subject. What is triangulation? What is documented? What is documented? It should be implemented. How you can see the implementation? By having some different type of interview and different type of observations. Visual observation, various records, various documents, But this is a normal way. Why I put it is that you should know. That's the reason I put. So triangulation is nothing but there should be a documentation, there should be a implementation. Implementation can be ensured by interviewing the people and by doing some observations. So in that gap, everything is any non-conformity is there. It is a normal non-conformance. Sometimes if you do meticulously, you can find the hidden non-conformance also. It's not a and horizontal audit and vertical audit. What is horizontal audit? What is vertical audit? So vertical audit is that you go to a company and a material is about to deliver or delivered today. From there you select one sample, one or two samples, and for that sample you have to trace from the inquiry to order confirmation, order review, production planning, production, various inspection, quality plan, calibration, everything, and finally here for this one sample. This is called vertical audit. Because why you want to do this vertical audit is that if you go to a company asking for calibration file, they will give. If they are asking for a production planning, they will give. Everything they will give. But when we trace it with one sample, and if it is able to trace from the start to end for this particular sample, then we can find a real implementation. How many of you like this idea? You can also, an experienced auditor will do like that only. You take one sample. Why you are taking from the last? Because for the last only we are having all the other process. For example, in the middle, for example, some 2-3 process are over. In that, if you are taking some sample, you cannot find the evidence for the next process. So we go to the latest final process. This is one simple tips so that you can able to understand. What is horizontal audit? This horizontal auditing is, but it is not a right way. This is also one way. The horizontal auditing is that for each and every department, how do they practice it? So like that, if you are doing the audit, so many people do only the horizontal audit, not vertical audit. But you please do a horizontal audit as well as vertical audit also. Horizontal audit means each and every function different samples you have to take and you have to do it. But the best way is you can combine together 1 or 2 samples vertically and aligned with some horizontal audit also. If you do both the things, then plus horizontal and vertical, everything is covered, then you can find whether the system is implemented properly or not. So this is a second technique. If you like the second technique, please type 2 in the chat box. Very good. So 2 techniques we finished. I'm going to show you 7 techniques. Okay. Now, process mapping and validation. So this is another way, another technique. You have to go to a particular department and you ask the you interview the auditee. Please tell me what is the process you are following. Don't see the document and all. And he will tell, we will receive one purchase order, we will review this one. He will tell a lot of story. So that story and all you have to map it in a paper. And finally, that map you have to see with the document, whether it is matching or not. Sometimes what will happen, they will write, say, a beautiful, very nice procedure, but they will not follow the procedure. They will follow a different, altogether a different way of working it. So you can tell that why you are having another unnecessary. There should be same procedure and same follow, then that is good. If you're having a different procedure and following something else, so that's not good for the company. So you can definitely delete what is not required, unless it is a requirement from the standard. You know, by this time, you know how many documents, how many records are required as per the standard. So that should be there. Other than that, everything based on your risk only. So if what will happen, sometimes the people will take a Xerox copy or a copy from some other company and change the name, and they will make a manuals and procedures. So that will not suit. For example, if you want to purchase a screw, you know very well, screw in a company of 1,000 crore turnover, a big company. So the person who wants make a screw, they have to make a purchase request. That request has to be reviewed by somebody else. Go to the procurement department. They will call for 3-4 quotations, and they will make a summary, which is best. They will do evaluation, then placing a purchase order. Then things will come to the place. Somebody will do a GRN, goods receipt note, do an incoming inspection, go to the inventory, and you have to make a request, and they will issue the screw, and they will make a changes in the inventory. So this is a system followed in a company which is of 1,000 crores. But a company which is having only 5 employees, only 5 employees. So if they want screw, what will happen? They will start their moped. They will go to the nearby shop. They will purchase some screws and come to the office. Whether it's a bad thing, both are a good system. But if you interchange it, what will happen? A company which is having 1,000 crores turnover, anybody can go and purchase it. What will happen? Lot of corruptions, a lot of confusion. So many things will happen. Similarly, the system followed in a under 1,000 crores company implemented in a small company, what will happen? For purchasing the screw, if you are following this process, they will vanish. They will tell ISO is not required. So this is a problem. So when we do an audit of this technique 3, we would see that whether their flow, their process, which is followed in actual condition, is whether it is there in the documentation. And you can find out the difference. The difference may be of two kinds. One is one important step they missed, or they are having some unimportant thing. If they are having unimportant, unnecessary system, let them remove it, not a problem. But suppose something which is important as per the standard, if they are following it, you have to would ask them to introduce. So like that also you can do a process mapping validation. Okay, if you're thorough with this process mapping validation, please type yes. This is a practical audit. Yes. This is fourth one is very important. I will tell you, only very few auditors knows this technique. And I want you all to be this type of this category. Only a high quality expert auditors, they do it. So what do they will? They do it. They will identify some important process, especially in the manufacturing or in the service, not on documentation, not on purchase, not on marketing or something like that. They will identify some process in the production or the service company in the service. One of the important things. For example, in a production welding. For example, in service, if it is a logistics, then making a LC. something or making a PO. In a hospital, you can do a diagnostic test or any other medical interventions like that. You should be able to identify some core process. It is not a process, core activity. At least one or many, depending upon this size of the company and critical process, hazard chemicals handling, yes, some critical process. If it is a food manufacturing, so there are many steps are available. You select some steps. Mixing, you can take the mixing or cooking, anything you can take. But it should be of that process should be minimum 20 minutes to not more than 1 hour. Because in some company, it will take long time. You go to select that process and you also should be the expert in that process. And if you are an engineer, if you go and audit a hospital, you cannot do it. You should be the expert. Otherwise, food production. So generally in the production process, you select some process or you find that this process is very important, some process. And what you want to do is go there and ask them to do it in front of you. You want to witness that process. So you have to tell in the opening meeting itself, no, I'm going to witness this process. There should not be any surprise because ISO audit it is not a surprise audit. So you have to tell them that I'm going to, when I come to the production or the service area, I want to witness. So make some arrangements. In training, if you are auditing a training institute, you have to tell that I want to witness one training which is going on anywhere else. If you are in the school, teaching is very important. I want to see some teaching. So in the teaching, what you have to do? The period starts. So you have to sit nearby somewhere else and you have to watch what they are doing. You have to observe. So how they are handling that time. How he or she is giving the examples. How she is clarifying the doubts. How she is presenting. Whether it's interactive. So many things you can be able to make an observation. For each and everything. If you are a technical person and you are observing the technical activity which is going on, then you can be able to find out number of improvements. I cannot tell you it's non-conformance. Yeah, same for automobile to Mr. Damodar. So that you have to do an witness and make an observation. See, always going and seeing a document, then they're seeing that this auditor will not say anything. If you are making a document alone, then you can pass the audit. It's not like that. You have to see that whether they are performing or not. So you are an expert and you are witnessing something. And during the process, you can able to find you a lot of suggestions or improvements or if required non-conformance also. So this is called a fourth technique, document versus practice check. So how many of you like this technique? And as an auditor, at least during your audit, at least one process you got to witness, any one process. Let it be a small process or a lengthy process. Because in a company, there are hundreds of processes are available. And at least one process you got to witness it. You got to tell in previously, yeah, calibration process. Yes. And you got to witness. Witness is very important. So that they will also so these people done a very good audit. Say if you go to a doctor is highly experienced. They know that when you are coming this time because of the rain, you will have this fever. Immediately they'll give the medicine and go. Whether do you like that one or the doctor has to check our body for minimum 20 minutes and finally giving the same medicine which you like. Yeah, first of last of inspection means you conduct a first of inspection in front of me. You select, yeah, for this product, you do a first of inspection in front of me. Then they will do what they will do. They'll make one first product, they'll bring to you. They will check it vernier caliper. You see the drawing, whether dimensions are correct, tolerance are correct, everything you correct. Super. This is a real audit, very, very interesting audit. Next time they will expect you to come and do the audit. But during the process, you can, because you are an expert, you can able to give a lot of suggestions. No, this is the way you can do it. I will give an example for you. When I audited a company, which is a rubber molding company. In rubber molding company, what do they will do? They do is that they will weight the rubber, raw rubber, and they will melt it in, they will put it in the mold. So for each and every item, they are having some measurement system. For example, the O-ring is having 25 grams, then extra 30 grams of that 30 grams of rubber they will take. Like that, they always they make it. But sometimes if it is taken less, then get some cavity on the O-ring. So this is a problem. So the real problem is that when I observed, okay, how you are doing it, then they counted all the things. Then I told, so in the balance, why you are measuring the weight of the O-ring? You put any material this side, the same amount of material put that side. That's all. Simple. There is no need for any calculation. I think some engineers can be able to understand. Other people will scold me, but there is no idea. So instead of measuring the weight of the part, you put the pot this side and put the raw material this side. That's all. Simple. But they told no. This we are doing for last 20 years. We are not able to understand this one. Very simple. And one company, they welded component with 6013 electrode. So what is that component? It is a crane component. Not all crane is high load bearing member. So why you are using 6013? You would use ER 7018. Because I am expert in this one. Okay, then what is 7018? Because 6013 means 6000 psi. 7018 means 7000 psi. That strength is more. Oh, so very good, sir. So they become very happy because they got a potential good idea. So this is eye-breaking and eye-watering non-conformances. So this you can do at least one witness. So please type in the chat box one witness, at least one witness. Please type at least one witness. As a good auditor, whether it is a certification audit or surveillance auditing, you should do at least one witness. Then you see your auditing is fantastic. At least one. Please type one. At least one. Fine. Very good. So next one is you got to see the result. Okay. I want to ask one question to you. What is quality? Meeting the customer requirement. Okay. Actually, what is the requirement for a customer? Anybody can tell with one word. What is the customer requirement? You take any business for that matter. Any business. What is customer delight? Okay, please.
Quality.
Quality. Somebody
On
put Muruganandam.
So on-time delivery qualities.
Quality. Customer satisfaction.
What was our expectation, sir? That one.
More than an expectation, yes. Meeting standards,
Good product and good documentation, sir.
yes. Pay money equal to their needs, Hariharan.
So
Clear
continuous
and meeting
improvement.
standards. Continuous improvement, fitness for use, Kannan. Happy with service, any product, right product.
And customer wants to meet their expectation, what they're expecting in terms of quality and the requirements.
Okay. But it is not in the standard, but I can tell customer wants result.
No, the specifications are specifications.
Specification, yes, no problem.
Perfect.
And the
But
customer referred
it is all focused on, you are mainly focusing on an engineering type of organization where the customer need a satisfaction, meeting the requirements, so many things. But finally, if you go to the doctor, what do you expect? What is your requirement?
when the problem solving.
Getting well.
What it is? Treating well is their job. What do you expect? You want?
Solution for the problem.
Solution.
So
Service.
you give another word
Good
for that.
service. Is it a good
Right.
service?
Okay.
Right.
Okay, change
Right
it. Change it.
medicine for the
Okay. You go to your school and you are taking your son to your school. So what do you expect?
My son is a state topper.
Wo- Then how to name it? One word.
Performance.
Result,
You put somebody put yes. Anthony. Anthony is correct. Cure for illness. Study well. Good age. No, studying well or I want
Result.
during the examination result time, I want, what do you want? You want
result.
the result.
I
Result.
want the result.
The one word is result. It is not in the standard. That's the reason I'm telling. We are going beyond the standard. Standard is talking. You go to the standard. What is quality? It will meeting the customer requirement, making the specification, meeting. So many things are available. But we are talking more than the standard. The customer wants a result. Am I correct? You take in a hospital, if you go there, I want a result. That means my problem has to be solved. My disease has to go. It should vanish. It should be treated well. I should be back in a school, in a logistic services, because I'm giving my product. It should go from this place to this place within this time. I
On
want
time
that result. Yeah, the one word is called a result. So the customer want result. This includes all these things: performance, good education, study well, cure, good service, tension-free, comfort, recovery, low cost, better. Yeah, all things are included in the one word called result. Am I correct? Quality,
Yeah.
delivery, everything is covered in only one word. It is called result. So you understand this concept?
Yes, sir.
So customer wants a result. That means customer is having some problem. So you are go there and solve that problem so that the customers are getting the result. Say, when I'm having one bad customer, I'll tell my experience. One customer in Italy. So whenever you opened a Zoom meeting, he will scold like anything. I'll tell you a story. When the customer searched in internet, EcoVadis consultant, I came in the first and he offered me the job because I'm very cheap. I charged them for 1 lakh rupees only. But I did not know that he is having his parent company in Italy. They did this EcoVadis consulting from the some other certification, some agency for 20 lakhs rupees. That I have never know it. But these people, Indian people are very cheap. Then whenever we are in communication, you will scold him. No, you proper, you do not do. So many things will see. But what I did proper job and I submitted this everything. The result came. The parent company got bronze rating, but my customer got gold rating. Within 1 day, same day, he was writing a mail to me that I'm very sorry. You are very much patient to hear all my things. Very sorry. You are a great person in the world. So many things. The only thing is that I given a result. And he is surprised. Even the parent company asking these people, how you got the gold medal? Now somebody from India, they helped me. So this became viral in this country, in UAE. So what happened? Many companies are coming to me. So that's the reason past 2 years I vanished from market. So much of other work. What I'm telling is, once you give the result, customer will be highly happy. Yeah, bad customer also, worst customer also, they will pay immediately if you give the result. So how to do a result-oriented audit? I'm going to take a lot of time, at least minimum half an hour time. I will explain what is result-oriented audit. So customer wants the result. So our audit also should be a result-oriented audit. I'll share some other screen.
So now we are in 0.4 or 0.5, sir?
0.4 only.
Okay, sir.
Okay. You are able to see the screen? No. No.
No, sir.
Sorry. No.
Yeah,
I
now,
am-
yeah. Yes.
Standard.
You are going to audit
Now
as per the
single.
standard. Okay. Now, all the requirements in the standard you are seeing, it is called compliance. And more than compliance, you see that everywhere it is getting implemented. It is called
Sir, we are seeing only international standards. Sir.
effectiveness. But result-oriented audit is something different. What is result-oriented? What is the purpose of this standard? Anybody can tell?
To organize the company in a proper way.
Okay. Now another 30 minutes, it is going to be a very, very interesting for you, exciting news for you. No, have you read the class number 1? Anybody? You will straight go to the 4 only, not 1. Have you anybody read this one? This international standard, specifically requirement for quality management system. When an organization needs to demonstrate its ability to consistently provide products and services that meet the customer and applicable requirement. See, consistently provide product services. This is called quality. See, meeting the customer requirement is quality. So, are the company consistently producing a quality product or not? Conformity, yes. What is the next one? Aims to enhance customer satisfaction through effective application of system, including process for improvement of the system and assurance of conformity to customer and applicable. There are 2 things. One is product quality. Number 2, customer satisfaction. Number 3, a good process, system, and so many things. This is the aim of this standard. Now, result-oriented audit. Have you achieved? Have you achieved that result? Whether customer satisfaction improved because of this ISO standard. Whether your product quality or service quality improved because of this standard. That's a result. If you ask this type of questions, this is a standard as a whole. Still further, I will come to. I'll start from 8, then I'll come to 4, 5, 6. What is the purpose of operation planning and control? Somebody can tell. What is the purpose of? See, as per the standard, they are maintaining some process monitoring chart, process planning and everything. By seeing that, you will pass it. But what is the purpose of this operation planning and control?
On-time delivery as per customer requirement, as per
Very good.
customer.
Very good.
Sir, as per drawing, customer drawing, meet the sir dimensions, everything.
Okay. Okay, like that. Have you achieved that goal? Have you achieved that result? The question is, have you achieved that result?
Plan versus actually, if we verify, we'll see the result.
Ah, yes. So my idea is not just to see the document alone. You see the document also, no problem. But yeah, you see the document also. But after making the document verification completed, you see whether you are doing on-time delivery. Have you improved? Is there any improvement in the on-time delivery?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. It will happen.
Then show the record. Yes, from 80 days to now 60 days come, no problem. So once you come to 60 days, have you reset your objective to 50 days? If it is not, then it is a non-conformance. And yes, I made a target from 80 days to 60 days. So what is the action plan for that? No action plan is available. Then why you are putting this one? Okay. If there is an action plan, please show me that action plan. I want to see that action. So action plan number 1, I would give training. I would purchase one CRM. So many things. Please see, show me that CRM. No, sir, CRM is not available. But whether purchase order is placed? Yes, placed. No problem. If it's not placed, like that. So not only the records, not only the paperwork, you have to go and see the implementation also. With some other example, I'll tell you very clearly. What is the purpose of customer communication?
Purchase
To know the
order.
current requirements.
If customers is facing any problem or any service related issue, he can communicate it.
See,
And
most
also to
of the
know
customers.
current requirements.
So, the purpose of customer communication, even though you give a proper product or services, the communication mechanism should be effective so that the understanding from sender to receiver or receiver to sender, it should be all right.
Consistency very important, sir.
Consistency everywhere, it should be. Okay. Now, how will you audit this customer communication?
Through feedbacks.
Order to delivery date.
Customer feedback, sir.
Yes,
Customer
very good.
feedback.
Customer feedback. In that customer
And
feedback,
also-
there is a column that communication. There will be some
Yes,
communication. How much mark is scored? So suppose if it is less means, so what are the actions you are taking? Because I want the result, not the paperwork. See, otherwise what they will do, they will give you a very beautifully made customer communication mapping. They will give. We also see yes, mapping, okay, clear. It is a complaint audit. Result oriented audit means whether your communication is correct or not. What you can do is go and you show me the email. And they'll open the email. So when the email came 2 days back, when you reply today, why you are taking 2 days time to reply? Have you got the point?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got it.
Say, I'm telling my secret. I'm telling my secret. Whenever a customer is sending an email, an inquiry to me or my company, within 5 minutes, you will get a reply. Whether it is day or night, Yesterday night, I'll show you. From Saudi Arabia, somebody messaged me that I need some information. So I told, because in this India, it's a night time. Thank you for your inquiry. So tomorrow I will send the details. That's all. So how the customer will react if they get the instant reply?
Of course, the customer feel, okay, I'm getting immediate response from the person.
Similarly, yesterday night he might have sent to 10 people. Okay, not only me. So other people in the morning after 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock come to office, and slowly they will see the mail and they will send some quotation. Some other people after 2 days they will send the quotation. Who they will prefer?
Immediate response.
Yeah. So like that, how you can audit is you can go to their mailbox. Please open the mailbox. Please show some customer queries. How much time you are taking to reply to them? Okay. Let it be the WhatsApp also. So like that, and if there is too much of time is happening, then especially from inquiry to inquiry response, because inquiry response is very important. After getting the order, if you are delaying slightly, no problem. But before, when the customer is seeing us for the first time and our response is very good, you will get good order.
Response.
Very good. Then, if you are giving a non-conformance, that customer communication in the inquiry department is ineffective. Example, customer
Marketing.
inquiry number this and date is responded after 48 hours. Dot. If this inquiry, this non-conformance is given, how the management will react? Is it not a very good hidden non-conformance? They will appreciate, yes, I need this type of inquiry only. I go, one more example. When I did an audit for a company, which is a showroom, two-wheeler showroom. So what I did, tomorrow is audit, and today night I went to the hotel and I called that company. Then I'm calling from ABC places, and I need one vehicle, Hero Honda, at that time Hero Honda. So what is the price and everything I asked, close, that's all. Tomorrow morning I went for the audit. Okay. Yesterday night by 8:25, you might have got one inquiry. People are seeing like this. No, sir, nothing. Then I told, I only called you. I want to check you. So that inquiry you missed. And if you are missing inquiry like this, then what is the purpose of giving advertisement?
While you lose the inquiry means you lose the
Inquiry,
business.
you lost inquiry means you are losing one customer. You are losing one sale. If you are doing like this one, how many inquiry you are losing and how much of money you are losing? Then put non-conformance.
How much customer he is losing?
Losing. So is it not a different type of audit?
Yes, of course.
It is not just book and book. What is there in the checklist? What is available? Tick. No. That is a complaints audit. I want to see the result. I'm giving some example only.
Yeah, I can understand, but I have a doubt. Can I ask?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, if I'm going for the audit for the same motorcycle company, I inquired, like, so I'm just looking into the feedbacks and customer inquiry. The company has been responded. Okay, in some cases the company responded but didn't follow up. And in some other cases the company responded and immediately the problem has been solved. So what we should do at this case?
This is I'll tell you. Yeah, document check versus practical check. You are witnessing in front of our eyes, inquiry process. Am I correct? If they are doing good, say, our idea is not to find non-conformities. Our idea is to see how it is going well. If they are doing good, then you have to tell them that yes, you are doing good. Yesterday I inquired and you also properly answered. Very happy. No problem. Have I answered your question?
No, what I'm asking is actually, I'm seeing like three different type of the customer communication things. Okay, one they are responded immediately. Okay, one they responded lately, and the other one they never responded. Other one they responded, they given the solution also. So what we should do at this case, we should give the NC, or we should consider this.
No, depending upon the case. If it is responded,
Sorry.
no problem. Given solution, no problem. You got to appreciate them. So that goes to the strength point. So the second one, if it is delayed, late, because you know the market is very competition. Then if you are giving a late reply, then there is a chance that they will go to other people. So for that, you can give an observation or something like that. If it's not responded, then you can give a non-conformance.
So in this
sir,
in this three cases, we can give the, like, even though they are doing the good job, at some point they miss the inquiry and they are not responded. So
Yeah.
we can give the NC 100%,
Yeah,
right?
100%. Yeah, 100%.
sir,
So how the owner will see the audit? So this is a very nice audit. I like that, and
Owner
we
will
also
check.
happy. So end of the day, when they work on this one, their sales will go up. There is some root causes available. They will take some corrective actions and they come back. Okay, because that people are not trained. After 8 o'clock, no people are available. So those things, sometimes you got to solve it.
So 90% they are achieving means 90% they are achieving. 10% they are delaying means, so that we can consider as NC or what?
Yeah,
It is observation.
90%. So it is not. Then it is a non-conformance, which is ineffective. I'll tell you. It's a good answer. Good question. I don't know who asked me. Say there are three things are non-conformities available. You can also write down. One is something inadequate, something ineffective, something not evidenced. These are the three type of non-conformance. For example, replying to the customer inquiry is inadequate. That means, no, you do not do it at all. Inadequate. You do not do it at all. The second case is you asked. Responding to the customer inquiry is ineffective. That means you are following, but not 100%. 90% you are following, 10% you are not following.
Yes, yes.
And the third one is you are following, but there is no record is available. You are following.
So one more.
Yeah.
Because in the company, so we cannot able to identify the problem. So it will we cannot able to give the solution to the problem. So it will take some time. Okay. So in that cases, the people will ask, sir, I have followed so much this thing, and it is getting delayed due to some service issue or production this thing. So that is why it is getting delayed. And in that case, if we give NC, means it's like a negative points to them, right?
sir, I want to add one more information, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, actually, I just now watched both of your discussion. Because if you go for auditor, we have to always refer to existing procedures. Suppose I saw the one person is telling, 90% was inquiry was replied, the 10% was missed. But what is the company quality procedure says? The each inquiry has to be replied within 10 days, within 5 days, or within 5 hours. We have to see that critical wordings.
Right.
Based on that
That's
only, we have to go for NC, sir.
Yes, correct.
Otherwise, Six Sigma says a lot of their technique they are using there. They even they based on that also we can take consideration. But I always based on the existing quality procedure what says. Suppose if we want to report that any violation means within 10 days or within 2 hours, we have to see, sir, better that one.
Yes.
Between the auditor and the management.
That's what I'm going to tell. Right.
Sir, what was the third point, sir? First is inadequate, ineffective. The third point.
Not evidenced. That means
Okay.
They
Okay, sir.
replied, but there is no evidence available. Say they got my inquiry, they also given everything, but in the inquiry essay it is not written. So then also it is missing. Then you can always find only 3 types of non-conformities: inadequate, ineffective, and not evidenced.
So based upon these three,
So why I'm telling is
uh,
that the thing has to be tested. It is a testing only actually. Inquiry process you are testing. Similarly, you can also test so that you can find whether you are getting the proper result or not.
yeah, that's
So
why,
you got
because
to do the audit to
yeah.
see the result, whether, say, it is not fault finding. Actually, this type of testing, they will also like it. But only thing is that the auditors have to take some little bit pain to prepare the test. It is not a checklist. I'm going to test this one today. Like that, you got to go with a test plan and execute some test, and so that it will be all right. I'll come to the next one. I need not stuck up here because it is communication is one part. There are so many things are available in this standard. For example, training. I'll come to the training part. Okay. For example, you ask
one more example,
company,
please, sir.
Yeah, I will give all the examples, many examples, because I will take a lot of time. Oh, now it's 8:15. I'll take another 10 minutes because things are going very interesting. Okay. Competence.
Yes.
You go there and see a training plan. Okay. Training plan is made. You would ask only one question. What is the purpose of a training plan? Can anybody tell? What is the purpose of a training plan?
To improve our quality of
more
the
than
work.
knowledge gain.
Skill matrix to enhance the skill of the operator. To enhance
Before starting the work, they want to know the process and procedure, everything.
Improving the skill.
How we can give the better output.
Okay. For doing a particular job, a particular activity, the people should be competent. See, in the company, there are many people are available, all are having some competency. So if there is a competency gap is available, then you got to go for a training plan. That you got to test.
How to evaluate that, sir?
How to evaluate which test plan or training? As a training plan or training?
Competence of the employees.
By getting the result. Because if the three teams is working about the
I'll tell you how to test it. I'll tell you how to see the result.
Yeah.
Immediately you got to go to the performance appraisal. So in the performance appraisal, they told that no, these people are weak in English communication. Whether that English communication is available in the test plan or not. Correct.
Sir, training is not limited for competence. If we revise any procedures or any documents, that time also we need to give the training to.
No. For that you can't make an annual training procedure. This is very good. I keep this question for some time. Okay. So I'm answering this question. So how to test it? How the test plan is training plan is correct or not? So go to the other ways. What you can do? You can interview the people. They are not having sufficient knowledge in ISO standard. Then you can ask why it is not given. Why people are not having the awareness or not having the process knowledge. Why it is not there in the test plan at all? This is called a result-oriented audit.
That is why we are conducting an audit. So in audit, we can able to identify all the what are the documents they are keeping. They are every like 3 months or 6 months they are refreshing it or not. They are following the procedure and training manual, training documents, everything they have to check it in audit. No,
that's correct. No, say my question is if you are able to understand what I'm going to tell is not a document, not a record. Superficially, if you are seeing the document, beautiful training plan is available.
And the
if you see that when you talk to the purchase people is not having a proper knowledge on various purchase procedure. Then you can ask, this is not having a purchase procedure, various ABC analysis, this and all, he is not aware of this one. But it should have been there in the training plan. That means making the training plan is not effective. It is not result oriented. The purpose of training plan is to give the competency gap, but that is not getting achieved. For example, I'm telling. Similarly, you take a training report. For example, 5 years training report. Is there? Training report is there. People are signed everything. And you can call some people and please tell me what is 5 years, who has given training. And if he is not able to tell properly, that means you are given training, but it is not good. Whether you are evaluated properly or not, in the evaluation section they put very good. Then you can ask, you are given training, but it is not effective, but you put tick mark here. So like that, if you are seeing the audit, the total perception has to change. All documents should be result oriented. That means I'll show you.
Sir, 9,000 means almost result oriented, sir.
Everywhere. Even
Okay.
environmental, it is more.
Okay.
You got to reduce the waste. You got to reduce the water consumption. You got to reduce electricity. More and more effect. One more thing, very important. ISO 9000 is more document oriented. Quality.
Okay.
Other
Okay,
standards
sir.
like 1445 and all are result oriented. You see how many records are available.
Sir, and also 50,000 all applicable, sir.
Pardon?
And also 50,000 one ENMS related.
ENMS. So you can go to each and every machine and you go to see whether you are reduce the energy or not.
Okay, sir. I am in Pony Sugar, sir. We are implementing 50,000 one.
Okay. So you see in the master list of record, you are finding 40 documents for a small organization. You know, for each and every document or any record is having one purpose. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Whether their purpose is getting solved, like that you got to ask a question. Finally, if there is no training plan is available, straight away you can give non-conformance and come. That is different case at all. But documents are ready, implemented, but after say, minimum thing is documented, then it should be implemented. Then it should be implemented across the organization. Finally, it has to achieve its own result. That's what I'm coming to tell. For all the questions, all the documents, all the records, for example, you take one instructions, everything, work instructions, quality plan. You take any document, it's having its own purpose. So purpose means that purpose has to be solved. Not with one document. By showing the document, it's not like that. You give the document, no problem. But that purpose is solved or not. What is the purpose of a quality objective chart? Because each and every places you should establish some measurements so that we can be able to measure the quality parameters. Whether it is done or not. Whether is there any gap between the objective and what is achieved. If there is no gap, make a gap. Once it is achieved, make a further better quality objectives. Then, if there is a gap, then how you are filling that gap? Have you planned any action? If it is not planned, you have to ask them to plan. If it is planned, whether it is implemented, then you have to go and see the implementation real time. Go to the place and see whether it is implemented.
Continual improvements. I am right, sir?
Yes. Finally. So my question, whether it's very, very tough one to understand, but I'm telling again and again, in ISO 9000 or any standard, all standards, all things are having its own purpose. Without purpose, no document is available. A gate pass is available. Okay. What is the purpose of gate pass? So that
Gate inventory, sir.
Oh, okay. Whether that purpose is achieved or not.
Permission, sir. Is a permission.
Anything. Say, if No, if
It's
you
an
do that type of
inventory,
audit,
what are the things is coming inside and what are the things is going outside. It's an inventory list. Get
No,
inventory note. We'll check.
then
Output is different, inward is
yeah.
different.
So you would see that purpose. So checking and testing the purpose is called a result-oriented audit. You cannot do for 100%. No. Within one day, you cannot do 100% for each and everything. You cannot make a test, but at least you can start testing. In one audit, at least 1 or 2 documents, you should be able to test the result. After some time, it becomes a habit. Whenever you see a document, you know, based on this document, this should be achieved. Whether that is achieved or not. Or they make a only bookish audit. So many things, sometimes they will make a some document record for you for the auditing purpose. If you see that, it looks very nice, fantastic, seal, signature, super. But when you ask whether it is really implemented, then there's a problem. So in that implementation,
we need to give NC or observation points by the time.
if it is not meeting the standard requirement, you would give an NC.
Okay.
Or
but
if it is not meeting their own requirement, then also it is a non-conformance.
Okay.
But in the superficial eye, it will not appear. If you see that one, you cannot able to see the difference. Things will be all right, beautifully made, neatly made. But when you test it, sometimes it may not achieve. If it's not achieving, then if you are giving a non-conformance, they'll be very happy because ultimately the customer wants a result, not conformance. So why ISO is not having good name in the market? You go to any people, whether your ISO is working or not, people tell no, it is a waste of time because they are not implementing with the real sense and real understanding with your result oriented. If you work with a result oriented documentation, result oriented things, they will also be happy. So slightly push the customer towards the result orientation. Then they'll think, yeah, next time this person will come, he will ask only the result. So they'll be preparing like that. When they're getting the result, they'll be happy at all. They'll be very happy.
Yes, sir.
So this is the biggest learning. It is not there in the standard, but this is a right way. Data integrity check. Because I have to finish it before 8:30, I have to respect your time. Data integrity test is that if at all there are some calculations available during the auditing time, for example, some formula, or they calculated the tax, they calculated something, you have to pick something and you have to do a recalculations. So like that also you can do the audit so that you can able to confirm properly. And finally, body language. So you are in your home or somewhere else. I'll give you one small example to you. You are able to see my my face. I'll show you. Yes.
Not showing, sir.
Yeah, not there.
Not showing.
For me, it is available. I'm the only person available in video. I'm going to give an exercise to you.
No, sir, it is not, sir.
No, sir, only black.
No.
No.
No, I'm opening from different device. Somebody put
Okay,
this.
okay.
Yeah, yes, sir. You were
Okay. Small
Always
exercise.
ready.
Small exercise. Please raise
Yes, sir.
your index finger. Please raise your index finger like
Yes.
this.
Sir, we are not able to see.
You're not able to see this. Please raise your index finger like this.
Index finger, sir.
Right, you are correct.
Index finger.
So this is what index finger, but this is not index finger, it is just thumb.
That is a thumb.
Right. But
Yes, sir.
many people, they raise this index finger.
Yeah.
Why? Because we always understand through our body language only. I told by word, I told by body language, which you reached too much, which is a better way. Body language.
Body language.
Instead of a word, the body language is better. So during the audit, you have to see that the body language of the people also. If they are hiding, then they will have some shaking here and there. If they are confident, their body language is different. Okay. From there also, we can be able to understand something they are hiding or something they want to manipulate, something. So all these things you have to observe. So that area you can find out, yeah, hidden non-conformance. So all the 7 points are completed.
I
So
have
if
one
you're-
doubt.
Yes, I would.
Fifth one, please display the, sir.
Hello.
Fifth one, there, sir.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, fifth one,
Yeah, I have one doubt, sir.
layered questioning is not there, sir.
Yeah, layered question is something like that everybody is doing. Who, what, when, where, why, how, these type of questions. Have you completed the inspection? They'll tell yes. We should
YY
ask the
method.
question. Who completed the inspection? When you completed the inspection? What is completed? Where it is inspected? Like this type of layered questions will help you to dig down to the real implementation.
So what about mock audit?
Pardon?
Mock audit.
Mock audit. Yes.
Not for it.
Mock. So in ISO certification audit and surveillance auditing and recertification audit, we do not do any mock audit. So mock audit is the customer themselves will do it before the audit so that the non-conformities are not coming.
Oh.
It's not in our scope.
Sir, I have one
Okay.
doubt.
Hmm.
Sir, we can give the NC based on the recycled in data. So we can check recycled in data. In the,
No, come again. You can give non-conformance.
Based on the recycle bin.
Recycle.
Data.
1H method.
If
Risk
sir,
assessment.
today, yeah. So today audit is there means day before yesterday they will give some data. So we can see recycle bin also by the auditing time. We have the rights to
Yes.
check the
Yes.
recycle
Yes.
bin.
Not only that, I'm giving some other idea. You can go and right click and see when the documents are created.
Okay.
Yeah. You can create, you can see. These are really very nice things. But the idea is not to find fault. So you tell that if you are doing like this, then you will not get the benefit out of it. Okay, then they will tell a lot of things because it is made in some other computer, it came here, so many stories they will give. Okay, so that also we can do it. Then you can go to the recycle bin and you can see. So say, ultimately, I want to finish with only one thing, that don't follow with a mere checklist and mere document. Please upgrade, stand tall and see whether it is getting implemented, whether it is giving a result. Implemented also, they might have implemented. Whether that implement is giving result to you. So that result, if you are checking, for example, I told you now, in the starting itself, when I audited the admin department. So 420 only their intake out of 600. Have you achieved the result? No. Then what are the action you have taken? Simple. I have not taken any action. Then it's a non-conformance.
Yes, sir.
Finally, you have to see not only the document, not only the implementation, you have to see the result also. They have to achieve the result. So everywhere result is coming. For example, in the sales department, they are able to make many inquiries. In the marketing department, they are making a lot of inquiries. In the sales department, they are converting more and more clients. In the production department, they are making more and more productivity. Ultimately, it leads to the company's result. If one is missing, for example, they are making a lot of inquiries, they are converting more, and the production is not good, then also they will not get the result. So everywhere, if you are looking for result, and all the combination of result will give a better result for the company. And if you are such type of auditor, You are not only, you are a good auditor, it will give immense satisfaction. Immense satisfaction because the customer will be very, very happy. And you can understand from their body language that they are very much satisfied. That subconsciously keep us very, very happy because auditing profession, you know one thing, all the quality guru, they lived more than 100 years. You know or not? Juran, Deming, you find out all the quality gurus in the internet. They lived more than 100 years. You know the reason?
They
They have
follow
seen
quality.
so many
It is a
customers,
noble profession because you are guiding some people, you are helping some people. Okay.
We
Yes,
all
sir.
live. Yes, sir. Then.
Yeah, you all will live. Yeah. You
We
all
all
will
are.
live. Yeah, yes. We will live more than 100 years. No problem. Because this is the attitude we have to keep on in our auditing style so that you will be always having a better auditor. So please attend all our training programs, and this link will be given to you. We will put it in the YouTube and give the link to you so that you can view many times, or you can share to some people. And I wish you all the people to be a better auditor, and that should help our country. Finally, this is my, today we are going for audit. So this much improvement I made in a company, and that's all. So that I should be happily sleep today. So with that satisfaction only, you have to leave.